everybody, Good Pretty Q here, and that's still a fucking abomination. Last left off, Yuri had, I think, an anxiety attack of sorts, but now we need to show off our poems and shit. So to Yuri! As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've done a lot of writing poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. How many time loops have I gone by that I've been having friends killed off? This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri shows off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit it together. The end result of both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not finding them and building them, but just getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under light. Let's see. Touches of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Not much changed. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kyo. It's about me. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Though remember that poets often express their thoughts and feelings and plotting. Get out of here! I'm in a demon game. Experiences their work. You usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in only her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so... If only thing, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for Yukio. Doki. Me too. It's Natsuki. Yo, I'm not gonna take this club seriously. Gah. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe they actually put effort into this? I don't think anything changed with Yuri, so we can probably skip ahead from Natsuki. Okay, we done. Whew! Guess that's everyone. That's around in the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, since everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Music's being weird. This is all literature club after all. I sigh. I guess this is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the paper to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You just completely missed the symbolism or something. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all, bitch! That's rude. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Kyo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Kyo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri! That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kyo appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. Would you expect to appreciate my advice more? Are you fat full of yourself, bitch? I am not a bitch. Bitch. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew upside bigger as soon as Kyo started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you, bitch!
Taking out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as long as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for your mental age to comprehend!
See? Just saying that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves when they graduate middle school, you know!
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude! You think that you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing about you is cute. It's about how hard you try.
Wow! Be careful you might cut yourself in the edge, Yuri!
Oh, my bad. You already did that too! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Kyo hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this!
Suddenly, Yuri turned toward me, as if she noticed I was standing here. Kyo! She's trying to make me look bad!
That's not true! She started it!
How did I get dragged into this? Who am I? Whoa. You went kind of far. Yuri! 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 Natsuki? Hey. Hi. What's up? Monica? Hey, Kyo? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to just put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Natsuki! What happened?
Yuri!
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Kyo, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know that you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Kyo. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate you understand you. What? Yuri! 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 Okay, good. I can still click her. I'm just gonna save here. Entropy, after image. Fucking Monica's like a chaos god, damn it. There we go. Capable. Contamination. Broken. Let's see, electricity. And there we go. Facetious. There we go. Okay, Monica, now what'd you do? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here. like past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, yo. Boob. Yuri, you okay? Hi, Yuri. Half of Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, or lack thereof. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs a little in the air. There you are. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I was not mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy to know that you're considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Bad mistake, me. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Yo, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man! Yuri, I guess you haven't yet either.
Yuri's clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about?
Oh my god, did Monika mind wipe you? Was she serious? Oh, shit.
Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries a bit too much about the little things, aren't you?
Jesus!
But...
Whoa! Niblis, Cellulith, Blind Sight, Landfline, repetitively, flauntlessly offered... Jesus! Nade.
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though. Hey!
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah.
Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! Fuck you! What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You should have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve.
I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not good at it yet. Still, that would require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool.
I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kyo. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of us talked about, because that's really fucking weird. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Yo. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? So I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of her book from out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher with a filter. Can you get a hold of this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk, then I'll go and get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand. Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Get some alone time, girl. Oh. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale. Ah. Like someone sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh no! Yuri, oh no! Yeah! Yuri! I'm back! So she was cutting herself at my house! Fucker! Motherfucker! I knew it! I knew it! Fucking Yuri, no! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Yo, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Sorry, I can't concentrate with what I just saw! Jesus Christ! Yuri! Yuri! You're better than this! In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. That's twice I did that. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not that very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri.
Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about Mikio. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Mikio, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
What's that?
It's just a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
boobs.
My.
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. A small bag of small chocolate candies. Oh god, how is this gonna go wrong? I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Gary and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand so it's not holding the book. I have a potion that's even harder to focus. Okay, I do not want to miss this. Because I know it's going to go wrong. So I'm going to end it a little earlier this time. Yep. Jesus Christ! Oh! Like, I knew something was up with Yuri, and it's only gonna get worse from here. My only problem is, what the fuck is up with Natsuki? Like, Monica is wiping her fucking memories bad. Because I didn't go with Natsuki's side of the story. Is she gonna kill off Yuri and then have to do this all over again with just Natsuki and Monica? And then she's gonna kill off Natsuki too? What the hell is happening? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But we're gonna find that next time, so have a good day, everybody. Bye. Yuri, no!